This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice day. And I hope you're focused and on your square. And bear with me. This video is going to be rough. Not much editing. And if there is any editing, it's going to be kind of crap. I'm short on time. I'm redecorating and remodifying my studio. And I've kind of messed up a few things. But bear with me. Bear with me. When everything is done, oh yes, we will be on another level. On a new level. I'm on a new level. All right. Let's begin. Let's begin. Oh yeah, and this video is called 10 qualities of strong women that most men can't handle. Yeah, I forgot to say that at the start. So, you know, waffle. Yeah, let's carry on.
10 qualities of strong women that most men can't handle.
They're all lies anyway.
A woman who looks soft and gentle doesn't mean that she's not strong and reliable. Sometimes you have no idea what lurks behind a gentle and weak-looking woman.
Yeah, monster, vicious creature, bloodthirsty, vicious, draining, black hole, cosmic void of a woman. Soul of... All right. I was a bit passionate, I know. You can't judge a woman by her looks. You know, a cute 5'5", you know, attractive woman. If she's attractive, you hope she is anyway. You know, you can't judge her by those looks. Those supposed innocent eyes. No, it could be a lie. Could be a real demon behind that innocence.
Every woman wants to grow up to be strong, and some want to be a desirable partner for men.
I think most do, unless she likes women, but let's be careful. Let's be careful. Don't say too much. But yeah, I think most women want to be desirable for men. One of women's main superpower to be desirable for men. That sounds insulting, but it actually isn't. Ask all the sugar babies and every woman that's gotten on by guessing with or marrying a man. Yeah? Okay?
However, as you grow and become a strong woman, some men may feel intimidated by you.
Most men don't. We just can't stand the crap when it's overpowered and in your face.
You're just jealous.
You know, you'd hope women push lovely boobs in your face, but instead they push feminist boobs in your face, and it's like, she doesn't even want to be hot. She wants to be unattractive, and she's trying to push those boobs in your face. But it's like, oh, come on. No one wants feminist boobs. That was a bit much, but you get my point. Figure it out yourself. You get my point.
But they just don't know how to deal with you. Furthermore, as a strong woman, you will definitely want a man who can keep up with your pace, right?
Yeah, but not when she's acting like a man, because then as a man, as men, you have to overcompensate and then like dose yourself up on testosterone, because so many women act like they have balls nowadays, and that's not attractive. That's off-putting.
Right? In today's society, women are becoming more and more independent. They're taking on more and more roles of leadership and authority in every sector.
Yeah, probably taking more D as well. All right. Come on, calm down. Relax. Yes, very rough video, I know, but I'm still trying to maintain and be more balanced. I'm trying.
Anyways, here are 10 signs you have become a strong woman that most men can't handle. But before moving on to the list, if you enjoy watching this video, please help by liking and sharing it, guys. And if you're new to this channel,
yeah, do all that for me. Do all that for Replicant Fish. You know how it goes, yeah.
No.
Jacked.
Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any interesting updates in the future. Okay, let's move on.
This is kind of weirdly soothing, and I'm not sure. I'm kind of soothed. I feel kind of high. Could be the jazzy effect of the video, you know, the calming, soothing tone.
Every woman wants to grow up to be strong.
Let's begin. Let's move on to the next part. Number 1.
1. Independent.
Sorry.
A woman with a strong and tough character, according to men, can be seen from her independence.
Yeah, you can see her independence and her bitterness in some cases as well, because some women that are so independent think they're better than everyone, including all the other broads around them. And men as well, and that's not attractive.
Suck it.
Independent women tend to not like being under someone's responsibility.
And that is the problem. Too much independence, not enough ability to be a woman, which for women is actually a power, to be a feminine woman. They don't even get that. They don't. It's like, my God, it's so obvious. But it's like, nah, just be difficult, you know?
Just like a woman.
Because that's more exciting. Yeah, for them.
Even though they are married, they will not depend on their husband and tend to have a career that continues to grow and know what they are interested in.
I think that's why a decent amount of women like more docile husbands nowadays. Ones that they can control. in some cases seems that way. I'm just saying, some women like soft husbands, maybe not in the bedroom. That's probably, just carry on.
According to men, they admire more independent women who can position themselves against others.
Yeah, I got a few positions for your love. Yeah, no. Come on. I'm going to edit that out. But hopefully, yes, a woman that can position herself against others and hopefully not be too consumed by her self-esteem issues. Yeah, in some cases, in some.
In other words, still respecting others and being able to adapt to various situations.
All of this sounds fake. I'm sorry, it sounds fake. I'm being rude, but I'm just saying from my perspective, strong, independent women, many of the modern ones, lack the main power, which is femininity.
Nevertheless, having too much independence is not a good thing as well, especially in the eyes of men.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to make sure that to keep a relationship, you need a certain give and take.
Yeah, she can take some D. Yeah, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. YouTube, I'm joking. Obviously as a woman, she has to, come on. Obviously as a woman, she has to learn to be able to take as well. Yeah, let's just carry on.
Be dependent on men for a while, or on a special occasion, will do you more good than harm and makes the relationship better and last longer.
Yeah, you hope it lasts longer. Yeah, you kind of hope it does. But then, over time, you do get to know someone. The longer you're with someone, you probably realize you probably shouldn't even be with this person. Like, oh God, I made a mistake.
2. Have self-control.
We're only at number 2. My God.
There is no doubt that men like women who are sometimes spoiled. But that doesn't mean men hate women who have control.
But also, women need to know when to step back and let a man be a man. In other words, be submissive. Oh my God, that horrid word. Submissive. Oh my God.
Disgusting.
Shame on me for saying a woman should be submissive. Please. The entire act of sex for women is submission. She's getting taken. For lack of better words, even though I can, she's getting banged. Indeed. Getting done. Not the other way around. She's receiving what the man's giving her. I've lost my train of thought, but you know what I mean.
In fact, a woman who can't control herself in any given situation
is a crazy broad.
Will most likely be despised. 3. Can be trusted.
Bullshit. We're done there. Please, a modern, strong, independent woman can be trusted. Yeah, you can trust her to be a strong, modern, independent woman. Maybe somewhat hypergamous, bit shifty, always shifting up to a new level. She's on a new level. Yeah, she wishes.
4. Highly dedicated.
This is more lies. It's a lot. All right, come on, balance.
5. Always trying to be better. Women of strong and tough character know that to survive in a cruel world requires an evolution. Thus, she will not stop and be satisfied at one point.
No one cares.
7. Self-appreciation.
All right. It's not funny. Her energies, her insecure energies. But obviously you would think that strong, modern, independent women do appreciate themselves. The sad thing is, yes, of course, many do, However, sometimes having more options than one knows what to do with can make one make nothing but poor, bad options and choices and mistakes over and over again.
Did you know that although they are humble, women of strong character know that they also need to respect themselves? They know that their well-being is valuable and need to be cared for properly. 8. Dare to face challenges. Strong and tough women also never back down in the face of a challenge. The challenge of accepting a high position in the company, traveling to a new place, or even conflict with friends. The hallmark of a woman with a strong character is the confidence to face challenges and fears.
This might be the thumbnail. Look at this. Whoa. Yo, she got cut up. Damn. Probably got into a fight with some other chicks.
They also don't let anyone or anything limit their potential. 9. Responsible. Strong and tough women are always responsible for what they do.
No, they're not.
When other people may blame the situation, and others when they fail.
Look at that. Look at that. Man looks stressed out. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at the woman. It's overbearing. Look at that. I thought you were going to take the rubbish out. I did take the rubbish out. You didn't take it out quick enough. What's your problem? You're my problem. Oh, what are you sighing so loud for? Are you breathing so loud for? What? Do you want to leave? You're going to leave? Yeah, bitch, I'm going to leave. All right. Oh, God.
Strong women will be responsible and find solutions to these failures. By being responsible, they will have the power to fix it without any need to whine about it.
You hope.
10. Confidence.
Oh, yeah, just some more bullcrap. Yeah, please. Please, please. The entire overcompensation thing of having to continually claim you're a strong, independent woman clearly shows a lack of confidence. It doesn't show confidence.
Tough women don't like to compare themselves with others. Although, comparing yourself
It's a lie. They compare themselves to men. That's why they say they don't need a man.
as a form of motivation is not a bad thing, self-confidence is needed to be able to stand tall amidst the obstacles.
Silence, you fool!
As I said before, the strong, independent woman thing is kind of a lie for the most part because it only exists in a modern, safe society. It can only exist here. The truth is, the strong, independent woman that can exist damn near anywhere and in any time is a woman able to know when to let a man be a man. To know when to be submissive. Oh my God. Submissive, please. Something so simple, yet women are taught nowadays to not be submissive to men. Because who wants to be a slave to a man? Wish you could be a strong, independent woman, just like a man. However, women, it doesn't matter. You can never be like a man. Here, woof woof, as men, yeah. Some of you look like one, but you can never be like a man. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.